domestic openings for each month. And I know I already made a video on this, but today it's for R-rated movies. I don't think I've told you guys, but my favorite MPA rating is R. There's so many good stuff with R. So today I'll be going through for each month the highest opening for R-rated movies. And there's gonna be some interesting things here. Trust me. There's also gonna be a lot of good ones. So for January is American Sniper. It also owns the highest January opening. It opened to about $89 million, and I think it ended up making about $540 million. I know it was nominated for a bunch of Oscars. Then we get into February with Deadpool. Great movie. This is the first one on this list that I've seen. It made $132 million in opening weekend. For 2 years, it held the record for the highest February opening completely. But Black Panther had to dethrone it in 2018. Yeah, this is the second highest February opening of any film. Like I said, just behind Black Panther. Then for March, my birth month, it's Logan. The amazing movie, should definitely hold the crown. $88 million in opening weekend. It went on to gross about $600 million. And it's in the top 10 highest grossing R-rated movies. Same as Deadpool. I'll say if they're in the top 10, whatever. Then for April, this one is actually extremely recent, is Sinners. This one came out only about, 2 days from now. It'll be 3 months since it came out. It opened to about $48 million. $48 million. I think it's like 15th for April openings, something like that. Great movie. I'd say so far my favorite movie of the year. This went on to gross this is currently at about $360 million, and is the 6th highest grossing horror movie of all time. Then for April, I just said April, sorry. For May, we got The Matrix Reloaded with $91 million. This is the highest grossing of the Matrix movies. And for 13 years, this was the highest grossing R-rated movie until Deadpool beat it 13 years later. This opened to $91 million. Today is the 7th highest grossing sixth highest grossing R-rated movie after Deadpool, Deadpool 2, Oppenheimer, Joker, and Deadpool and Wolverine. Me personally, I would have had if I decided the box office, if I chose what happens in the box office, I'd have Gladiator at number 1, but still, Matrix Reloaded is a good movie. Then for June, I'm completely shocked by this. This is Bad Boys Ride or Die. This was one of the more recent movies on this list. With it opened to $56 million. I'm super shocked. I have no interest in the Bad Boys movies, but I guess they make money. I think this ended up grossing about $400 million. Yeah, it ended up grossing $400 million, and I think today is in the top 50 R-rated movies of all time. That's kind of shocking. Then for July is Deadpool and Wolverine. No surprise here. It opened to $211 million domestically. Worldwide, I think it had $444 million. Is one of the biggest superhero openings. Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine also owns the highest R-rated opening for any movie, and also the highest, and is today the highest grossing R-rated movie at $1.3 billion. Really good movie. I can't help but laugh at how funny this poster is. Then August is Straight Outta Compton. Please, someone tell me, what is this movie? I've never heard of this movie. But until now, I was going on the highest August openings. I was like, okay, Suicide Squad, not R-rated. Let's see, what else was there? Suicide Squad, not R-rated. So, Guardians of the Galaxy, not R-rated. Rush Hour 2, not R-rated. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not R-rated. And I was going, and I got this. So I don't know exactly what this is, but it opened to $60 million, and today is at $200 million. Interesting. Then in September, the record goes to It, the Pennywise movie. I started watching it. I haven't watched all of it so far. should definitely be on top. It opened to about $123 million. It's crazy. The Clowns dominate the top 3 of September. Next is Beetlejuice 2, and then after that, It Chapter 2. It's kind of strange. Yeah, opened to $123 million. Today, it is at $700 million, and is the 7th highest grossing R-rated movie after Matrix Reloaded, and Deadpool, Deadpool 2, Oppenheimer, Joker, and Deadpool. Then, October, prepare for the good one. Joker, everybody. My favorite one on this list. My favorite R-rated movie. This opened to $96 million domestically. At the time, before this, Venom had the highest October opening. That's not R-rated, even if it was still number 1. It's not R-rated. So if Joker hadn't existed, I'd probably have like Halloween at number 1, something like that. It opened to $96 million, like I said, and went on to gross $1 billion. For 5 years, it held the number 1 spot. But Deadpool and Wolverine dethroned it about a year ago. Joker's still a better movie, but Deadpool and Wolverine is still great. Then November is Gladiator 2. I'm honestly shocked that it's this high, but I'm also super happy. Not as good as the first one, but still really good. It opened to $55 million over its opening weekend. I sincerely believe that if Wicked didn't come out the same day as Gladiator 2, it would have done better. Because Gladiator 2 came out the same day as Wicked, and it came out like 5 days before Moana 2. So obviously a bunch of competition. But especially, at least between Gladiator 2 and Wicked, it should have won. It deserves to. But, hey, who knows. And then lastly, December, the last month of the year. This is usually, I consider this the biggest month of the year because we have a lot of the highest grossing movies of all time, like the Avatars, Titanic, Spider-Man No Way Home, the Star Wars movies. A lot of giant blockbusters were from December. And guys, prepare for surprise. Please prepare to be like historically shocked. Because December is somehow dominated by Scream 2. Yes, I am not making this up. I am genuinely super shocked. I just went down the highest openings for December, and then the highest thing I can find that's rated R is Scream 2. I'm shocked. I think Scream 2, I think it made like $180 million in the long run. It opened to $32 million. I guess that's good for an R-rated movie in 1997. Still, extremely shocking. Yeah. That'll be all for today's video on the highest domestic openings for each domestic R-rated R movie openings for each month. Drop down in the comments which of these what you thought would be the highest for each month. I know Scream 2 was not what I thought. Or drop down also in the comments also your favorite of these. Me, Joker's number 1. Check out my channel for more content like this, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.